Uriarte from Dinesh. It's as you were with us championship leaders.
Uriarte, does he do it? I don't know. At the back there is the 13.
Sullivan Mounsey gets squeezed there, the number 4 in between two other riders.
Right-hander. Uriarte 2 and over the hill.
Dinesh, who's going to come into first up. It's Uriarte then. So the slip.
The points leader, Hakim Danish. Name Kietso Singapong, the Thai rider. Fire out, look at that! Up season, but he's looking good, as you say, in 7th. He's in front of first place, but now looking really strong there in 2nd place. The 80
well now. The number 34 into 7th position.
34 of Sen Matani's in 2nd place, a Japanese, 18-year-old Japanese, and he...
Uriarte is as you were basically a lap ago, but with Ben Fernandez and heat up, there is Uriarte. Yeah, so effectively whoever's in 9th coming down the start and finish straight at the moment is going to... white lines will get drier, they can use a lot more of the track. Lap by... a couple of jostling in the background there, Peter, sorry.
No.
The pace as before, it's a high 2:02 the last time around.
Again, 5 abreast, is it? 51 corner, and we're just in for a replica of last year's race, so early on the other, but it is the 7 of Benyat Fernandez who has the slightest advantage. Absolutely brilliant. So, Carter tops at 51, 3rd place, ahead of Ramadeepa.
Year at the moment, but look at this, Asia Talent Cup, 1, 2, 3.
Really good news. 13 is a Malaysian curb stuff from the 51 Brian Uriarte there trying to squeeze through.
What an advert.
The 15-year-old Indonesian, Tassini and Costa, taken from there. Brilliant one weekend and just doesn't have it all together the next, but it still is kind of top.
Ramadeepa in 4th position then. Brilliant, Peter. He's down to 19th now, the Argentinian. We expect him to fight for the first couple of laps.
Absolutely superb. And Morelli, a bit loose there, right at the back. Somebody dropped way back, but it is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian.
Takes it from him. Where did Benyat start from on the grid?
He was 13.
The number 4, up to 4, but momentarily only a Singapore. It's a very steep hill up to Uriarte too, but as we switch back, no, it looks to be Hakim Dinesh who's got the inside line. Mounsey there.
I think Benyat Fernandez went up the inside there.
Yeah, they're going to fan out as they come towards Sandonata, who is going to be the last of the late break.
There, you say, back in 8th place. Oh, that's the 50. Right, and Mitani went from 2nd back to 9th.
Wow, there you go.
A couple of guys with him, and the first guy that's behind him, of course, is the 95 Marco Morelli.
Proper sandwich job that was, gets pushed back to 7th place, so in the lead
now. Up into 4th, and then Morelli goes up the inside on Friday.
Stream effect really takes on. Benyat Fernandez slots into 3rd.
This climbing. It's about tell them side by side as they go over the hill. You're on board with the 35 of Mike Yu. It is his nick. Yeah, and of course then it's his first rookie. He's got a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front. Actually ended up in 8th.
Morelli up the top once again. Mitani's joined the prayers. Previous winner for so far this season. And the near enough first at the first corner once again then. So my lap as the sun starts to beat down here in Mugello and things.
Top 5, he went from 1st to 9th and now he's gone back from 9th to 1st.
They are going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The curves and...
It's Brian Uriarte. As you say, he went from sort of 1st for yesterday's race so far.
Yeah, it's no one's really got the...
Who's going to be late on the brakes? 50 has the advantage, but it just changes with every fanning out again. 7 on one side of the track, the 95 of Marco 4
right now, Red Bull Rookies Cup.
Absolutely superb. As points leader Hakim Danish, a 17-year-old Malaysian. He is in.
Peter, this is for the Asia Talent Cup. I know they're taking sign-ups for the following.
Checker, all riders Scottish. Well, that's good reason. The 17-year-old Australian who has the advantage. Oh, superb
stuff.
Absolutely superb. Yes, the number 32
championship this year, but it's not working out for the Argentinian right now.
He's on the brakes, but he's collected it all up for the sweeping right hand.
And Peter, that
has the slightest advantage.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide at turn 1. Yeah, 13th. Yeah, along with Morelli in 12th place. They've had a heck. Hong takes it straight back from him.
And I didn't see who it was. It went way
to the front. It looks like Benyat Fernandez going for the lead, but it's actually Morelli who
is quick here. Costa, taken from medical centre to check up all riders. Scottish relaxing.
Good now.
Yeah, and he can go well here. He's
Brilliant stuff.
absolutely superb. Yes,
That's a move and a half for Morelli up the inside of Carter
superb.
Thompson.
A bit loose there on the brakes, but he's collected it all up for the sweeping run.
And Da Costa, as they are being taken to grid.
He was 13th.
Yeah, 13th, yeah, along with Morelli in 12th, 30 points at the moment then. As we switch back to the front, it looks like Beñat Fernandez going for the lead, but it's actually
in third place. Into third place.
One, that was a heck of a move, because you can say
away from Veda Pratama as they sweep right-handed and go up. Oh, that's the 50. That's essentially 50 of Carter Thompson we saw in picture.
And
Uriarte looking for a late braking manoeuvre into the first corner. 5 Marco Morelli. Then Christian Daniel Jr. on the 70.
Yeah, Fernandez is up there as well. Ramadipa, the number 32, in 9th as well.
That's obvious his thought now as he hits the front. Can he break it up?
Hakim Danish, who started from 5th position, is just off the back.
And Brian said he thought it would be a big group out in front. Danish said, look, hard by Christian Daniel Jr., but Veda Pratama had first place.
And Uriarte is all the way down in 9th. Goodness.
A bit of off-track control there. Anyway, back to the leaders. There's the
Nish coming out on top into first.
He came from
17. We were bigging him up in the pre-show, and unfortunately
expected to be a good big group at the front as Christian Daniel takes up the running.
Really wide there in the background, unfortunately, just about keeping it on. But 2 riders in the top 9 of this rookie, Cassini and the 72 of David Da Costa.
9th to 1st again.
Yeah, so effectively whoever's in 9th coming down the start. We can't do beers, too young, but there we go. There we have it. Well,
sort of 1st to 9th.
A couple of jostling in the background there, Peter, sorry.
No, Pratama. There's the 7th of Beñat Fernandez. Again, 5 abreast. There's 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. up into 3rd place. 5 of Marco Morelli on the other, but it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez.
Not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and he was superb. But then last year, nowhere in Moral Agent. He is in 3rd place, ahead of Ramadipa. He was 3rd here, actually, first time out back in 2002. Reasonably good news. 13 is. See, it's so frustrating because he has a great weekend and then a not such great weekend. Number 32, the 15-year-old Indonesian.
Carter Thompson pushed right back there, so that's Morelli up into 5th position. And Peter, that's Ramadipa in 4th position then.
70 of Christian Daniel Jr. is there.
Place. They've had a heck of a first couple of laps.
Absolutely superb. And Morelli.
This is the yellow flag sector where we had that crash on the first lap then between Tassini and Morelli, who takes it from him. Where did Beñat start from on the... is Danish. 6th position for your series leader by sacrifice a lot of your drive. It's a very, very steep hill up to Arrabbiata too.
But the hill, number 11 of David Gonzalez and the 7th. I think Beñat Fernandez went up the inside there. He does it. Brian Uriarte, the pole man, takes the advantage. There, as you say, back in 8th place.
But as we cross the line for the first time, it's Pratama for Daniel Jr.
Can he take just a couple of guys with him? And the first guy that's behind him, of course, is the 9.
Look at this lead group, the number 13, he's in 6th at the moment. He's got Morelli for company.
If a couple of us can up the pace, maybe we can break it up. And let's the advantage as they drop down onto the start-finish straight for the first time.
It's me, that's racing at Mugello for you in a nutshell.
51 of Brian Uriarte in 2nd place, being chased from at least 7th place as he crossed the line there, back into... It's
all come away from him in this first race.
But
look at them all fan out, Peter. 5 riders and it's... Looked to me like it was very squeaky clean.
Yeah, well, in 3rd place...
Is heart in mouth it was for me as we see Danish going into the long lap
from Veda Pratama as they sweep right-handed and go up
the Ramasdorf, and he's got Christian Daniel Jr. going around the outside as Christian Daniel. Uriarte
looking for a late braking manoeuvre into the first corner. Back and things are not working out at all well.
It can well be. Fernandez is up there as well. Ramadipa, the number 32, in 9th as well.
It was going to be higher up, didn't he, when he was talking to you?
Hakim Danish, who started from 5th position, is just off the back of this list. Get him on the cutback. Yes, he does. The neck and neck down now towards...
Hard by Christian Daniel Jr., but Veda Pratama has the... They're off off-track control there. Anyway, back to the leader. Says the 51 should come up on his screen, so he can take the long lactality on this.
We were bigging him up in the pre-show, and unfortunately, it's all down into the pack. He's 7th at the moment as they come out the final turn. Wide there in the background, unfortunately, just about keeping it up. Morelli is the one chasing them. David Gonzalez, who qualified, and the 72 of David da Costa.
Yeah, so the 16-year-old Italian.
A little bit wide, too young, but there we go. There we have it. Well, hopefully the riders... Actually,
anyway,
near enough, too.
It is the orange helmet of Brian's timing, eh?
Yeah, absolutely quality.
That.
You owe... Well...